Last year we sent Diarmuid Gavin off to Birr in County Offaly. So this time round we're sending him a little further. Let's head to Japan.
It was always a dream of mine to visit Japan. The journey here took almost 24 hours, and between the jet lag and culture shock, I felt like I was trapped between two worlds. I was expecting the classic images of Tokyo: crowded subways, bustling streets and blinding neon. I couldn't wait to find out how the reality matched up. After a long recession, Tokyo is stirring and the skyscrapers are starting to rise above the city again. The lobby of my hotel was on the 29th floor of a spanking new building, and no expense had been spared on the interior. It was all a little bit lost in translation.
Usually I'd only be allowed in a hotel like this to water the plants or rearrange the flowers, something like that. But I've made it all the way up to the 36th floor, and the views from this business hotel are amazing. It is like surveying a parallel universe, familiar but really odd at the same time. The room itself is just gorgeous. I mean, it is for the business traveller. You've switches to draw the curtains, bring down blinds or hide the bathroom. Grand for a few days, but I think it would do my head in after that. And the view is amazing. There's the Rainbow Bridge, which leads all the way to Odaiba, where we'll be going to next.
And since this is Tokyo, it seemed appropriate to travel to Odaiba in the most futuristic way possible.
It's a very interesting boat. It's been designed by a Japanese cartoonist responsible for some of this nation's favourite characters.
Travelling by river is always relaxing, and it also gives you a glimpse inside people's lives. The rear windows of apartment buildings, the soaring skyscrapers of the business district, and even the homeless, living neatly in tents by the riverbank.
This is the National Museum of Emerging Science and Innovation, something, of course, that the Japanese are very good at. It's situated on an island in Tokyo Bay. School children love this place because it's full of experiments and robots and visions of our planet.
This incredible model of the Earth is made up of over 1,000 screens, and the live satellite weather pictures were quite hypnotic. It's like the world's most expensive disco ball.
Here we have a little baby seal being molested by 8 school kids. I think he's really fed up. He wants to escape. You poor little thing.
Asimo the robot is the pride of the museum. He even has honorary staff membership. But to be honest, I've seen Japanese robots on the television a million times, and he left me cold. Even the kids in the audience seemed a little underwhelmed. Comerica Park is a remnant of Tokyo's ancient predecessor, the city of Edo. These days, it's overshadowed by gleaming new buildings. This was the place where the shogun entertained visitors from far-off lands. And this particular foreign visitor was dying for a cup of tea. Thank you.
This is a great break from the city to come to a park in the middle of Tokyo. Get away from all the noise. It's very peaceful here.
So, having enjoyed a quick time out from the hustle and bustle, I took a 20-minute taxi ride to the Roppongi district to watch the sun set over the city from the Tokyo Tower.
This is the view from halfway up the Tokyo Tower, which looks very like the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Maybe not as elegant, but the view is just amazing. Buildings march off into the distance on all sides. I'm in the middle of the Shibuya district, which is, well, it's really quite incredible. There's people everywhere. The busiest pedestrian crossing in the world. It's truly an extraordinary place. It's contemporary civilization at its best, because people and machines get on with each other. I was just going to say, you wouldn't even hear a car horn here.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Well, it's the type of place you have never been to in your life before.
It's time for the percolator.
It also feels very, very safe. You don't feel threatened by anything. It doesn't feel sleazy. What I'm doing is getting my own back on generations of Japanese people who came over to Europe with their little handicaps. And the people are so exotic looking. The young people today and the way they dress.
That's amazing. I think we found our eating place.
There's an almost unbelievable 300,000 restaurants in Tokyo, so you're never very far from something delicious to eat.
Mealtime is one of the best times to get out and about in Tokyo because there's an incredible range of experiences in whatever district you go to available to you. There's no tourist places. You will go out, you'll eat wherever the locals eat, and food is generally cooked in front of you, and it's very, very good. It might seem daunting at first, but this city is very exciting. It's manic, but it's quite ordered, and ultimately, it's very human. One thing for sure, though, you'll never forget a visit to Tokyo.
Aer Lingus fly to London Heathrow and to Paris with fares from €20. Japan Airlines fly via London and Paris to Tokyo and Osaka with prices from €754 return. Rooms at the Conrad Tokyo are from €369 per night. Entrance to the Tokyo Tower starts from €6 per adult, and the Himiko water bus costs around €10. The Panasonic Centre is free, and the National Museum of Emerging Science and Innovation is about €3.50 per adult. For more information on Japan, contact the Japanese National Tourist Organisation.